Good morning, students. Welcome to my channel, Amit Sir Ki Class. Children, this channel is being created with an intention to bridge the gap of regular studies, which is not possible nowadays due to COVID-19, the global health crisis. Due to this unprecedented situation, what is expected that we stay home, we stay safe, and more importantly, stay healthy. Along with that, we need to continue with the studies also, because these are the years that we cannot ignore that element in our lives. ठीक है? इन परिस्थितियों में जो हम लोग देख रहे हैं आज, उसमें पढ़ाई को जारी रखा जा सके, आपको इनपुट्स लगातार मिलते रहें, अकाउंटेंसी और बिजनेस स्टडीज़ जैसे इम्पॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट्स में, इसके लिए ये मेरी एक छोटी सी कोशिश है एंड आई एम श्योर यू लाइक दैट. ठीक है बेटा, किसी भी सब्जेक्ट में, किसी भी विषय में जो आधारभूत धारणाएं होती हैं, जिसको मूल अवधारणा कहते हैं, बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स कहते हैं, वो वही रहती हैं, चाहे आप उसको किसी भी स्तर पे, किसी भी लेवल पे पढ़ें, चाहे आप उसको स्कूल लेवल पे पढ़ें, ग्रेजुएशन लेवल पे पढ़ें, प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज में पढ़ें, कहीं भी पढ़ें. यू टॉक अबाउट क्लास 11, 12, ग्रेजुएशन, CA, CPT, वेरेवर, कहीं भी पढ़ोगे, इट विल रिमेन द सेम. द बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स विल नेवर चेंज. एंड इन दीज वीडियोज़ or in these series of videos, we are going to share the same things. We'll be discussing the basic concepts, and I shall be giving you certain notes as well, which you should note down, and keep them as a reference for future. Okay? So children, we are starting with the first thing, that is accounting for not-for-profit organizations. This is a chapter which is carrying a weightage of 10 marks in CBSE board for class 12. You can have these 10 marks like in some denominations of 1 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks, or even 6 marks. Maximum 3 questions from the chapter, and then you are through with this. If we talk about the level of this chapter, let me tell you one thing. From class 11th, when we graduate to class 12, जब हम class 11 से 12th में आते हैं, तो ये चैप्टर अपफ्रंट पढ़ाया जाता है, सबसे शुरुआत में पढ़ाया जाता है. और रीज़न ये है बिकॉज इट इज़ वेरी मच डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड विद क्लास 11 सिलेबस, वेरी मच बेसिक, एग्जैक्टली द सेम मैनरिज्म, सेम अकाउंटिंग प्रोसीजर्स, एंड मोर इम्पॉर्टेंटली there is a kind of you'll say that final accounts concepts, what you have done in class 11, the same things are being followed here also. ठीक है? So we are commencing with that, we are starting with that. आपको कुछ slides आएंगी, along with that I'll keep on explaining. Wherever you feel like, you note down, and more importantly, you note down the whole content of my slides. Remember that over last 20 years since I have been teaching, I started my teaching in 2001, and since then till date I have one very gem of an experience, that we commerce people are very lazy. We are very reluctant to go through the theory content or the theory concepts of the chapter. You be it at any level, be it any chapter, we are very reluctant. We'll always ask the teacher that, sir, क्या theory पढ़नी है? And जब ये होता है तो it is very difficult to understand the topics at higher levels. Initially you can survive with that, but later on you cannot. So आप सभी आगे आने वाली सभी स्लाइड्स के कंटेंट को अपनी नोटबुक्स में ज़रूर लिखें, और मेरे इस डर को या इस फैक्ट को कि आप बुक नहीं पढ़ेंगे कभी भी, शुरुआत से ही काउंटर करें, क्योंकि दीज नोट्स विल बी वेरी हेल्पफुल व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू रिवाइज फॉर द एग्जाम्स. क्लियर? सो We are starting with the thing, and here comes the first slide.
For profit organizations. Children, before we start, let me tell you one thing. I have divided the whole chapter in few smaller parts. The first part we'll be discussing today in this lecture. That will be the introduction part. And before we start anything, we need to be aware of the fact that if we know the purpose of any particular concept or any particular phenomenon, we are able to understand that better. Okay, so that is what we call the learning outcome, what we are going to learn out of the whole discussion. So what is expected once you go through the whole chapter, this one, you will be able to understand non-profit organization, not for profit organization क्या होती हैं, क्या काम करती हैं, उनके features क्या हैं, characteristics. Then you will come to know the main source of income of these organizations. Then the accounting procedures involved, what are the accounts that we prepare, how we prepare, and ultimately how we prepare the balance sheet for them. Okay, so we are starting with the thing. These are the organizations that are used for the welfare of society and for promotion of art, culture, and I'll add something, even sports in our society. If you talk about the fact that what exactly they do every possible thing for the benefit and the welfare of the society. These are set up as charitable organizations. They work without the motive of earning profit. In the due course, that means in the due course of providing service to a specific group or public at large, what they do, they make profits. In that process, they are able to make profits. But they are not targeting the profits. And whatever the funds are created, whatever the profits are generated, they are clubbed into or they are merged into the capital fund or the basic fund which is accumulated for any guesses? For fulfillment of those very objectives or those very primary objectives for which these organizations are being created. मतलब जो प्रॉफिट ये कमाएंगे वो प्रॉफिट अपने पास रखेंगे, ऐसा नहीं है, मेंबर्स में बांटेंगे, ऐसा भी नहीं, वो प्रॉफिट उन पर्पसेस के लिए खर्च होगा जो कि जिस पर्पस के लिए वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस बनी है. क्लियर? गुड. देन how do they generate the funds? They have the subscriptions coming from their members every year, every month. They have to be paying up. Then they have the grants, government grants coming in, donations coming in. If they have any investments, whatever income they are generating from there. Then after all this, we need to know that what exactly is the purpose of doing any accounting for these organizations. भाई अगर प्रॉफिट नहीं कमा रहे हैं तो प्रॉफिट क्यों कैलकुलेट करने चले? We have to do this because it is a legal requirement, statutory requirement for these organizations. Fine. And whatever the funds are available with them, whatever funds are being earned or accumulated by them, they all need to be taken care of. They all need to be properly accounted for. कि भाई जो funds हैं वो सही तरीके से इस्तेमाल हो रहे हैं कि नहीं, कुछ उनका गलत इस्तेमाल नहीं. For that, then we come to the fact that when do we do this whole accounting process? Obviously at the end of the financial year. Fine. As we talked, they are created for charitable purpose as charitable organization. They have any profit motive? No, they have the service motive. Who manages them? Who runs them? The members run them with the help of a committee known as Committee of Trustees. All the trustees जितने भी members हैं वो सब मिलके कुछ लोगों को select करते हैं, elect करते हैं, and they are known as trustees. All the members contribute to the funds. Even from general public, they accept the things in the form of legacies, in the form of donations, all these things. Then, whatever the process is there, they never do anything like manufacturing something or selling down something. Okay? And they never prepare trading and PL accounts as we do with the normally profit-making organization. Okay? So now we talk about the characteristics. of these organizations. The first thing that we need to know is, if there is an organization, it is to be called not-for-profit organization. It should have service motive. Service motive, the purpose of promoting the health, education, recreational activities, sports, or art or culture, and without any discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, religion, color, anything. And providing all this at a very, very nominal, at a very, very favorable cost. Then it's a voluntary organization. Anybody can be the member. They elect the trustees. They are the members then who manage the organization. That is the management. How do they make money out of the whole process? They get the subscriptions from the members. They get the donations, legacies, government grants. Any investments are there. कोई investment है तो उससे हमें पैसा आता है. ये सारी चीजें इनकम्स में आ जाती हैं. फिर जो फंड्स होते हैं, जो प्रॉफिट्स होते हैं, उनका क्या करते हैं? एनी काइंड ऑफ फंड्स जनरेटेड और क्रिएटेड बाय दीज ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस कहाँ जाते हैं? उनकी कैपिटल फंड में एड ऑन हो जाते हैं. वो कैपिटल जो नॉर्मली हम किसी भी बिजनेस के लिए यूज करते हैं कि भाई वो हमारे बिजनेस के लिए financial strength को improve करता है and all that. So here we don't do that. Here we are using all that money for implementing the objectives or the targets that we have already set up for the thing. Then how do these organizations earn reputation? Do they earn reputation कि भाई कितना ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट कमा रहे हैं, भाई बहुत अच्छी कंपनी है, बहुत अच्छा पैसा कमाती है, बहुत अच्छा टर्नओवर है? यहाँ पे वो नहीं है. यहाँ पे वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कितना अच्छा है ये इस बात से तय होता है कि वो कितना ज़्यादा वेलफेयर एक्चुअली प्रोवाइड कर पा रहा है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, सॉरी पब्लिक को, मेंबर्स के अलावा पब्लिक को. और इनकी अकाउंटिंग की इंफॉर्मेशन, द अकाउंटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइडेड बाय दीज ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस कौन यूज करता है, किसके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है? तो जो आज की डेट के फाइनेंसर्स हैं या जो इन्वेस्टर्स हैं या जो भी पोटेंशियल कंट्रीब्यूटर्स हैं इनके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स की तरफ, कि भाई कोई कर सकता है कि ठीक है, इफ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एन, सपोज लेट्स टॉक अबाउट एन ओल्ड एज होम. अगर एक ओल्ड एज होम की बात की जाए तो अगर बुजुर्गों के लिए हम कहते हैं कि ठीक है भाई वहाँ पे हम वूलन क्लोथ्स जो हमारे इस्तेमाल के नहीं है हम वहाँ पे जाके पहुँचा सकते हैं. तो नॉट नेसेसरी somebody is contributing in terms of cash, they can do the thing in kind also. तो जो भी हैं they need to know that exactly whatever is being done for those people is being actually honestly carried out, and that if benefits are being rendered to the people who deserve that or not. ठीक है. तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि अकाउंटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन उनके लिए जरूरी है जो कि उसके पोटेंशियल इन्वेस्टर्स हैं या पोटेंशियल कंट्रीब्यूटर्स हैं. इसके बाद बारी आती है हमारे अकाउंटिंग प्रोसीजर्स की, जिसमें हमने कुछ चीज़ें बहुत ज़रूरी हैं जानना कि इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के लिए इनको कैश बुक मेंटेन करनी पड़ती है जिसमें रिसीट पेमेंट रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. उसके अलावा लेजर्स बनाते हैं जस्ट लाइक अदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, इनकम्स, एक्सपेंस, एसेट्स, लायबिलिटीज, एवरीथिंग. They also prepare stock registers in which they record the fixed assets, they record the consumables, basics. जैसे कि कोई recreation club है, they can have the bar supplies. Charitable hospital है, they can have the medicines, like this. फिर इन सारे surpluses से या life membership fees है, legacies हैं, donations हैं, इनसे इनका एक capital fund create होता है which is maintained and used in future. Accounting statements or financial statements that we talk about here are there are mainly three of them: receipt payment, receipt payment account, income expenditure account, and the balance sheet. Receipt payment account is basically summary of cash book. It records the transactions on cash basis. Income expenditure is very much like trading PL account of a profit making organization. It is prepared with the help of receipt and payment account. Income expenditure receipt payment account के basis पे बनाया जाता है, and then on the basis of these two we prepare the balance sheet. ठीक है. And yes, one most important thing, all these three are prepared annually at the end of the accounting period. So the first thing we are going to take is receipts and payment account. It is a summary of cash book, all the cash transactions, but without the date column, because as I told, it is prepared at the end of the year. After the year is over, after the financial period is over, we prepare it, and headwise we list down the payments and receipts. All the cash received is put on the debit side, all the cash paid is put on the credit side. Remember one thing, all the items are recorded headwise. Okay. After recording all these transactions, what do we get? We get the closing balance of cash or bank. We start with the opening balance of cash and bank, and we end with the closing balance of the cash and bank. And remember one thing, in this account, we record the transactions of revenue nature as well as capital nature. The only thing that needs to be taken care of is that the amount should have been received or paid during the current period, whether it is related to the previous year, current year, or the next year. किसी भी साल से मतलब हो, कैश आया या गया इस साल होना चाहिए, वो चाहे पिछले साल का हो, अगले साल का हो या इस साल का हो. ठीक. रिसीट एंड पेमेंट अकाउंट पूरी तरह से कैश बेसिस पे बनता है. इनकम्स एंड एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट पूरी तरह से अक्रूवल प्रिंसिपल पे बनता है, जैसा कि यू कैन सी ओवर हियर. अक्रूवल प्रिंसिपल की जब हम लोग बात करते हैं, तो अक्रूवल प्रिंसिपल इज दैट जिसमें कि ये बात स्ट्रेस की जाती है दैट इफ अ ट्रांजैक्शन इज रिलेटेड टू द करंट ईयर इट शुड बी रिकॉर्डेड. अब वो ट्रांजैक्शन कैश का है कि क्रेडिट का है, इससे कोई मतलब नहीं. पूरी तरीके से कैश पेमेंट हुआ है चाहे नहीं हुआ है, पूरी तरह से कैश आया है चाहे नहीं आया है, लेकिन उसको रिकॉर्ड होना चाहिए अगर वो करंट ईयर से रिलेटेड है. ठीक. देन it is equivalent to PL account. It records all the revenue nature, that is recurring nature, day-to-day transaction. Then it requires adjustments of outstanding and advance items of income and expenditure, जो भी हमारे outstanding, prepaid, everything जैसे हम फाइनल अकाउंट्स में करते थे. PL account जैसा ही होता है ये. And the closing balance is surplus, that is excess of incomes over expenditure, and deficit, that is excess of expenditures over income. ठीक. So that's it for today. Thank you.
Children, I hope you must have understood by now the basic concept of not-for-profit organizations, the purpose of their creation, and more importantly, how exactly these are to be dealt with. Rather, I should say, in what mindset. So, we are concluding the lecture today. In the coming lectures, we'll be proceeding with the chapter. You will be able to understand the basic accounting terms, those special accounting terms that are being used in this chapter, and their accounting treatments as well, and how exactly these organizations proceed for preparing their financial statements. And don't forget, financial statements comprise of income statement as well as position statement, that we'll discuss later in detail. Okay, so till then, stay home, stay safe, and most importantly, stay healthy. Take good care of yourself. God bless you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel, as it will help you to get the latest updates and new videos. And children, the most important thing, don't forget that an effective communication process is ever complete without proper and timely feedback. So that feedback of yours can be in form of your queries, your problems, your questions, anything. And of course, it has to be in relation to the topic that we are discussing. Okay, for that I'm sharing my links and my IDs on different channels like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and yes, Telegram. So you please note them down and make sure with any of these possible ways, you can communicate to me, or even if you want text me, normal message, SMS, even that is most welcome, no problems. If you don't have that kind of a phone, or if there's any such kind of situation, then so please feel free to do that and I'll be waiting for that. जितना ज़्यादा आप फीडबैक देंगे, इस कंटेंट को उतना ज़्यादा एनरिच करने का या इम्प्रूव करने का मौका मिलेगा, और उतने ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स को ये कंटेंट पहुंचेगा. ठीक है? सो प्लीज़ डू दिस. थैंक यू.